Hello everyone, welcome to this video presentation of our software development project course number CSE 3106, and our project was TraPing a ping pong and Pacman game combo. So this is our game. So if we going to choose one of these option, then first of all I would like to choose the start game option. If we are going to this, then this red dot, this red is our player, and we have to eat all of the green dots, means this is the point. On the right side of the screen we can see the game name, and we have currently 6 lives for the player, and we are currently on the level 1, and for each green dots there will be 10 points, and for each strawberry we're going to have 20 points. And the game control is pretty easy. We can use P for pause, and P for unpause, M for mute, and M for unmute, and escape for exit. If our player does collide with any of this enemy, then our life will be decreased. So the main objective of this level is to eat all of these green dots. So once we eat all of these green dots, then our the next level will be there. So I'm going to eat all of this dot. Once our player eat the strawberry, he will gain a power to make wall for 5 seconds. So I'm going to show you by using W. We can create the wall. So here for 5 seconds we can create wall. And we play all. So our life is over, and the game is also over. So you can try to retry the game, or we can exit to the main menu. So this is the leaderboard, and the pretty fun of the most exciting fun we are going to have by playing this game is to make this draw your maze option. So this is our main screen of this draw menu. So if we put our mouse into this section and press W, then a wall should pop up. And if we want to delete this, then we have to put our mouse to this wall and press S, then it will be clear. We can use D. We can press D and drag all these points here and there. We can basically create our own map. If we place W, then the wall should appear here. We can also place our strawberry here, so on and so forth. So if we want to save this map, just type P, or we can enter this map into our main game by using just enter. So here I'm pressing enter. Okay, we are in the main game. So here our player can play all the game from the map that we drawn earlier. So here I'm eating all these points. So I trapped all these enemies, and I can easily go to the next level. So yeah, that was pretty much of it. So in this video section I'm going to discuss about the code. So this is the main program. So this is the main.cpp file of the game. So we can see the include.game.h and header.h. So here we are calling our game class, and we are going to run a method on there called run game method. So if you go to the game.cpp, then this is our game.cpp, and from here we are going to call our main menu, which will be shared this video mode by shared pointer or shared variable pointer. And this context m.context is our user defined pretty much user defined menu. And this context, if we go to the header file of the game class, we can see a class named context. So in this context we define two unique pointer. From one is state manager and one is render window. So this render window called m.window. So what it does, so in SFML game, if we run the game, so one state from one state to another state, the SFML create multiple screen. So by creating multiple screen, the game is kind of fast, but there are a huge memory leakage which caused a simple game to burst immediately. So what we do here, we use the coding convention and we take singleton method, and we use the singleton method kind of shared variable. We share this screen throughout all the game classes that it needs. So by using this context here, we share our game screen throughout all the game classes. So from game class we drop here main menu.cpp. So from game class there is a loop. So if I can show you, there is a loop. So in this loop there are process.input, update and draw. These three methods call simultaneously, and we minimize our game frame rate by using this loop. So here is a clock restart. So if this clock restart is greater than time per frame, then it will redraw. It will continue again. So from the game class we go to the main menu. So in this main menu we draw our menu. First menu is start game, leaderboard, draw your maze, and the fourth one is exit. So if we choose the first menu, then it will the screen will be added to this gameplay menu, this gameplay class. If we choose the second option, then it will be on the scoreboard, third for draw map, and if we choose the fourth option, then the game would be exit. So if we go to the first option called game play, then here our main game key is there. So we draw our game functionalities here, and we draw our main game control there on the side of this game screen. So for the player to move around, we use there. So if we pressed M, then the game sound would be mute. This game point would be mute. If the keyboard pressed is up, then our player will move to one grid upward. If we press down, then our player would be moved one grid downward. So left for player to move left and right for player to move right. And if we pressed escape, then the game play would be stopped, and then we go to the main menu again. If we pressed P, then the game would be paused until we pressed again until we again pressed P. The game would be paused. So P for pause and P also for unpause. So here we draw our game menu here, and we draw our game map here. So in this update function, uh, from this map, if the map grid is 1, then it will draw a wall. If uh, the maze or the map grid is 2, it will draw a point, and if with 3, it will draw an apple or strawberry. So here we, in this section of code, we draw our map. So for our player, so if our player eats an apple or a strawberry, he can gain a power to draw a wall only for 5 seconds. So we make a timer up here. So there is a timer. So if 3 for what? 3 for strawberry. If the if our player eats a strawberry or an apple, then this power time up clock will be restarted, and our player will gain uh, draw wall for 5 seconds. And if all the green dot or points is checked 0, means there is no green dot, then the level will be upgraded, and we go to the next stage, and the new level going to initialize here.